Right now, you are probably somewhere safe. A room with walls, a temperature you can control, food you can access instantly, and if a baby cries nearby, help is immediate. But rewind 50,000 years. There are no hospitals, no incubators, no emergency services, no baby formula, just nature, cold nights, wild animals, and complete uncertainty. And yet somehow, human babies survived. Not occasionally, but consistently enough for humanity to exist today. So the question is simple, but disturbing. How did ancient humans keep babies alive in a world that seemed designed to kill them? Human babies are not like other animals. They are born extremely helpless. A deer can stand within minutes. A horse can run within hours. But a human baby, it cannot even hold its head upright. It cannot walk. It cannot survive cold exposure for long. Scientists call this secondary altriciality, and research published in the Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences, Dunsworth et al. Is 2012, suggests something important. Human pregnancy doesn't end because babies are ready. It ends because the mother's body reaches a metabolic limit. In simple terms, the mother physically cannot sustain more growth safely. So evolution made a trade. Babies are born earlier, smaller, and far more dependent. But this created a massive survival problem because in prehistoric environments, a baby left alone for even a short time could die from cold, from predators, or from starvation. So how did humans solve this? Not with strength, not with weapons, but with systems. Unlike most mammals, humans don't raise children alone. They share the responsibility. Anthropologists call this alloparenting. In modern hunter-gatherer societies like the Hadza of Tanzania, infants are cared for by multiple people every single day. Not just the mother, but fathers, grandmothers, siblings, even unrelated group members. This isn't kindness, it is survival logic, because early humans faced a simple problem. One person cannot forage, defend, and constantly hold a baby at the same time. So humanity evolved a second system, a social safety net for infants. And without it, many researchers believe human survival would not have been possible at all. The next breakthrough was simple, but revolutionary. Humans began carrying babies everywhere, using animal hides, plant fibers, and woven slings. This meant something powerful. A baby was never separated from the caregiver. Not during travel, not during foraging, not during danger, because separation meant risk. A crying baby could attract predators, a cold baby could die in hours, but a carried baby stayed warm, fed, protected, and alive. This was not convenience. It was survival engineering. Human survival also depended on something already inside the body: breast milk. Modern research shows breast milk is not just food. It contains antibodies, immune cells, hormones, and antimicrobial proteins. Studies in journals like Nature Reviews Immunology, 2015, confirmed that breast milk actively protects infants from infection. In prehistoric environments, this was critical because water was unsafe, food was inconsistent, and infection risk was extremely high. Breast milk solved all of it at once. It was food, medicine, and immune system, all in one biological system. Another major survival tool was fire. Evidence from sites like Wonderwerk Cave in South Africa shows controlled fire use over 1 million years ago. Fire changed everything. It provided warmth for infants, protection from predators, and safer sleeping conditions. Human babies lose heat quickly due to small body size. Without stable warmth, survival is extremely difficult. Fire created a controlled environment inside an unpredictable world. It was humanity's first safe zone, and it also improved nutrition. Cooked food gave more calories, which meant stronger mothers and better milk production, which directly improved infant survival. One of the most surprising survival systems came from older women. The grandmother hypothesis proposed by Kristen in the 1990s suggests something unusual. Post-reproductive women increased human survival. Studies of the Hadza people show grandmothers actively gather food and support grandchildren. They reduce pressure on mothers and increase survival rates of children. Mathematical models even suggest this may have influenced human lifespan evolution itself, meaning long human life may exist partly because grandmothers help children survive. This is not just theory. Archaeology supports it. At Shanidar Cave in Iraq, Neanderthal remains show individuals survived severe injuries for years, meaning others cared for them. At Dmanisi in Georgia, early human fossils show long-term survival despite disabilities. At Olduvai Gorge in Tanzania, tools suggest structured food preparation systems. Across all these sites, one pattern repeats. Humans cared for the vulnerable, and infants were the most vulnerable of all. So when you remove everything modern, no hospitals, no medicine, no technology, one truth remains. Human survival was never just about strength. It was about cooperation, about shared responsibility, about systems built around protecting the most fragile life. Because every person alive today was once a helpless infant, and every one of those infants survived because someone carried them, fed them, protected them, and refused to let them die. You exist because that system worked millions of times across thousands of generations, and in a very real sense, that system is still alive today. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video with another great topic. Until then, take care. Bye.